To start this video, I have a trigger warning. But aside from that, alright, what's up boys? Today we're going to be talking about the James Charles drama. Yeah, I might be a little late to the party, but this is something that needs to be talked about. This situation is glaringly similar to the phrase, "Fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, and fool me 3 times, shame on both of us." Let's start with the "fool me once, shame on you." During the Tati, Shane, and Jeffree Star situation, we all believed James was the victim. However, few of us thought that these allegations could just be a handful of the many grooming and sexual misconduct allegations James had. Now in 2021, he posted a video called "Holding Myself Accountable," but like most YouTuber apologies, he didn't hold himself accountable at all. His excuse, out of all the idiotic stuff he could have said, he said the worst one. "I was desperate." What? In what world is someone with 25 million subscribers, billions of views, and a multi-millionaire desperate for love? Yeah, I understand people can be happy on the outside but sad on the inside. I'm aware of that. But in no world would a person that famous be so desperate that they would stoop so low that they would start sexting minors. After this video, some people forgave him, thinking it was just an honest mistake. However, this is where "fool me twice, shame on me" comes in. This situation is basically already starting to get swept under the rug, and James is probably going to post a video in a few weeks. The internet gave him 2 years to improve his personality, which would have made him even more money. By gaining a genuine reputation of being a kind person, many people will want to click on his videos more, share his videos more, making him way more money. However, being the weirdo he is, he decided that it was an okay idea to start sexting minors again right after the drama ended. Now comes "fool me 3 times, shame on both of us." As I said before, James Charles is gonna take a few weeks off and let the drama die down. And then he's gonna post a cringe "I'm back" video and act as nothing happened. At this point, it isn't drama or an internet situation, this is an actual crime. So let's get into the actual stuff that's going on with James Charles and a bunch of kids. So the first kid to speak out was a 16-year-old boy named Isaiah, followed by a 17-year-old boy, then by 2 more 16-year-old boys, with many tweets that reveal James's sick nature. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hello everyone, James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic. As many of you guys know, about 2 years ago now, I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me, and within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again, and I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on. When this first happened 2 years ago, I uploaded a video to my channel called No More Lies, and that video was a very planned video. It focused on receipts and screenshots and defending myself in the situation, but I want you guys to know that this video that I'm going to be making today is going to be nothing like No More Lies. This is not exactly planned. I don't have a script. I will let you guys know that I do have just some notes in front of me of points that I want to make because this is a very, very serious topic, but today's video is going to be.
What James forgot to say is that those notes he has are a script. Because if you don't have a script, you're going to have way more ums and ahs than James has right now. So to start it off, take whatever he says with a grain of salt.
Be from the heart, and I'm going to focus on what happened, the conclusions that I've come to, and most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions. First and foremost, I need to say sorry. I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. And I also want to say I'm sorry to my friends, family, and fans that have to watch another one of these videos because you shouldn't have to, and this is really, really embarrassing. When this all started online a few weeks ago, it sparked a large conversation and many people have shared their thoughts and opinions, and I want to take some time to address literally everything in today's video, but before doing that, I want to make it really, really clear that I fully understand my actions and how they are wrong. There's no excuse for them, and I don't plan on making any in this video either, and I hope that you will choose to watch it all the way through. I also just want to make a quick note as well that I'm filming this on the night of March 31st. It is currently 12:54 in the morning. I'm alone here in the studio, and I know that when I upload this tomorrow, it is going to be April Fool's Day, which is awful timing because this video and this topic is not a joke in any way, shape, or form. And I don't want anybody to think that it is, but I also don't want to wait any longer to speak about this. I want you guys to know that this is very, very important to me, and I'm taking this very, very seriously. The last thing that I want to say before I just get into it is that I think it's important that I provide a trigger warning for this video. There's going to be topics and things talked about that are very, very sensitive to some people, and I don't want anybody to have to listen to those if they don't want to. So I'm just letting you know right now. But with all that said, I think it's time that we talk. In case anybody isn't aware of what's going on, within the past couple of weeks, 2 different people, both under the age of 18, have recently come forward saying that they had inappropriate messages with me on social media.
Only 2 people? I'm not sure, James. All these newspaper and magazine agencies have a minimum of 3 or 4 kids calling you out.
I did more research on these topics and self-reflected. I realized that the receipts and the screenshots and the specific details of the interaction really don't matter because I fucked up. And I needed to take accountability for my actions and, most importantly, apologize to the people that were affected by them.
All right. He took some responsibility. Let's hope he keeps the same sense of responsibility throughout the video.
Realizing that this was my own fault, I started doing a lot of thinking and reflecting to really try and figure out why I was actually allowing myself to be so reckless in the first place. In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
No, James, you're not desperate. You're a weirdo. Maybe relationships aren't working out because of your personality and who you are as a person. Looks like he couldn't even keep that sense of responsibility for more than a minute.
I now realize that mentality is completely wrong because a power imbalance can happen even when it's not intentional. What I wasn't getting before is that the excitement that comes with talking to a celebrity is literally enough to make somebody do or say something that they normally wouldn't, even if that celebrity isn't intentionally weaponizing their fame, money, or power. And that's the concept that I just want.
All right, multiple things. So let's say you and the minors flirted without knowing their age. But why, James, did Isaiah allege that you asked for nudes even after he said he was 16? If you are to be believed, then Isaiah should never, ever allege something like that.
I just really thought it was important to share my thought process and the conversations that I've been having with myself and professionals behind the scenes in order to help myself fully understand the situation so I could properly hold myself accountable for how I got here in the first place. When these videos started to come to light, power imbalance became a really large topic of conversation on social media, and rightfully so. In 2019, when I had my whole situation, I was accused of abusing my fame, money, and power to get what I wanted. And when I responded to that at the time, I said that that was disgusting and that I would never want to do that. And to this day, I still stand behind that sentiment 1000%. So when it was getting brought up again, I got really, really frustrated and was trying to understand because I was thinking to myself like, okay, I know that this situation shouldn't have happened. I know that this conversation shouldn't have occurred. I take responsibility for that. But at the same time, like, they DM'd you first. They lied to you. They flirted first. Like, you didn't use your fame, money, and power to get anything. But I've
Sorry for stopping so much, but wow. This guy shifted blame onto the kids. Just take some responsibility. You're an adult. They're kids. Act your age.
I also want to make it clear, too, that through uploading this video today, my hope and my expectations are not to, press post and then forget about it and move on and wash my hands as if nothing happened.
This isn't gonna age well in a few years, that's for sure.
Even though I won't be here posting, I do want people to know that I will still be here, available, listening, and learning. At this point, if you made it all the way through the video, I really appreciate it and just wanted to say thank you for listening, and I hope to never disappoint you again. See you soon.
Alright guys, this is a long video, but it's something that needs to be talked about. The reason I'm not in agreement with James Charles at all is that he is a repeat offender. Additionally, aside from sexual misconduct, there are also a lot of allegations against James's personality, such as weird comments on tweets and Instagram posts. Additionally, James Charles's apology is exactly like other YouTubers'. He didn't take a single ounce of responsibility, but instead blamed it on him being desperate and the kids for carrying the conversation onwards. Finally, this situation hasn't risen above the YouTube bubble. This is an actual crime that the police needs to be involved in. I'm not a supporter of cancel culture because I could care less whether or not he is canceled. Instead, I only care if other kids are affected by James Charles. Alright guys, that's it from me. Comment down below what your opinion on this situation is, and remember to like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to post as much as possible, but other than that, see ya!